Yes. This short movie night is one of the sections of the French Film Festival that was launched the 16th of February. So a short movie, we could say that there is a particular savor because it's a format that reveals talent, also that foreshadow the filmmaker's universe, and in 20-30 minutes we discover a story very concentrated because it's a constrained format. I spoke with Kashyap when he was there for the opening, and he told me that when he was 20 years old, he attended one festival, he had a pass, and he saw 55 movies throughout this unique experience of the short movie night, because it's the whole night, from 9 p.m. to 6 p.m. We wanted an immersive experience to share with you. Alors, I can assure you we have enough coffee until 6 a.m. But now we have also the privilege to welcome Mia Malzer. Alors, you will have also the for the closing screening movie, The Bride, for the closing ceremony at 6 p.m. at London 1. So, Mia, it's a great privilege to have you tonight. If you want to share maybe a few words, the floor is yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup to my institution. I want to congratulate Calcutta for reviving this culture of watching cinema all night long. That's what I did when I was growing up in this city, and I don't know, it was not happening for a while. And thanks to you and all of you present here, that it is back, and it is a very popular section, very prestigious section in any film festival, because people who watch cinema all night long are the cinephiles that cinema needs, because it's madness and you discover so many new films at this section. And I'm privileged to be part of this first edition of French Film Festival of Kolkata with the Field and tomorrow the Great. Yeah, thank you, Kolkata. Sandhya's work. Yes, I've been fortunate to be part of 2 French productions which are now in this festival. Balthazar Digani and Thomas, they are the producer who are from France. Sandhya was closely working in London and in France, and when they came up with this idea of this migrant farmer, at the time when we are watching what is happening, I felt it is important that not only the farmers are looked from their professional aspect, but also their personal aspect, their family, what kind of family they're living in this constant migration. How are they defining relationship? You know, how are they staying within a marriage and the responsibility of becoming a mother when the man is almost very passive, and it's not usual that migrant labor is portrayed with so much strength in cinema, and that attracted me. And that is, I think, the freedom I enjoyed in French cinema a lot, in all the French productions that I saw, and I learned how important my freedom or women's freedom is, you know. Doesn't matter where we come from. Freedom is not restricted to a class. Everybody needs it. And these productions taught me that. So I'm grateful.
Thank you so much. This movie. I would say that, regarding this section in the festival, it's very representative of all the screenings that we have organized since the launch of this festival the 16th of October, because we had the pleasure to see that most of the screening sessions were full. So we are very happy because Kolkata is definitely the cultural capital of India. It proves that we can launch a French Film Festival, 9 days of a French movie through a family program, because as you know, we have the different sections, a tribute to the French New Wave, a tribute to the Indian filmmaker present in Cannes Film Festival, of course, contemporary movie, section also dedicated to the young audience, because Alliance Française, as you know, provide French courses, and so we didn't forget our schools partner. And tonight, this immersive experience, this unique experience, to watch almost 30 movies, short movies, and to discover through this special and format and genre different savors, because a short movie is the way to reveal talents. It's a way to discover a beautiful story, to be touched by this story. It's the way. It's a very constrained format, because in 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes we have to discover a story. We have to enter in the universe of the filmmaker. And so it's like a kind of a candy, a box of candy that we can discover different genres and flavors. So also I say that when Anurag Kashyap came for the opening, he's of course an amazing film director, but cinema lover himself. And he told me that, you know, Anurag, so we have planned this event all the night, 9 hours of a French movie. And he said, but it's amazing, because me, when I was 20 years old, I attended the festival, I bought a pass, and I watched 55 movies. So it's also a way, this festival, to share the French culture and to share movies that you will not find in the OTT platform, for example. And it's a pity, even if OTT platform present a very diversified program, but because it's a pity, because these movies are really a masterpieces. I think also the movie like from Chris Marker, La Jetée, made in '62, and it's truly a masterpiece. So this kind of movie could also inspire the young generation of Bengali, maybe students in cinema, but also, it's very funny. I attend the screening of Jules et Jim. You know this movie? It's a movie of François Truffaut, shoot in the same year, in '62. And I spoke after the screening with the young person, and she told me that this movie was very modern, especially regarding the topic like feminism, like it's also a metaphor of life, of death, of love intensity also, but it's also anthem to the freedom. And this topic, through the French movie, are definitely universal, and I think that's why this festival is a success, because the topic, the themes of the movie presented touches the audience, and it was for them a way to discover also, I would say, universal masterpieces. That's why French New Wave, it was important to also have the Bengali New Wave, presenting the masterpieces like Agantuk, Satyajit, like Padatik, Mineral Sen, like Padma or Gautam Ghosh. So voilà, this this movie after, and one, because it was the cherry on the cake, after the screening we feel filled. We feel filled because we have organized every day after each evening screening at 6 p.m. a talk with cinema experts, with filmmaker. Tonight there was a talk with Gautam Ghosh after his screening, but tomorrow we will have the eminent film director Sudhir Mishra, who will speak about the French New Wave, and in particular the movie of Godard after the screening of The Contempt at 1:30. We will have also Gautam Ghosh again with Padma. And so we want this festival very close from the audience, very interactive, very immersive, because cinema is definitely a heart to live, to exchange. Well, OTT is nice because you can have access to a big number of movies, but cinema is something that we can share. It creates a community of cinema lovers, because after we can exchange, we can speak about the movie. There is not just one way to understand the masterpiece. It's like a painting, it's like a sculpture. There is different interpretation. And what we want in Alliance Française, it was to create this exchange. Because after the movie, with a masterpiece, you cannot be untouched. It brings lots of things through you, you know. You think, you receive lots of things, and so it's a way also to share after the movie and to share with the community of participants. So this is, I think, for the moment we are very happy and finger crossed, but the challenge is very successful.
Thank you.
I
Yes?
believe there is a question from one of
we can have maybe 2, 3, 5, 10, 15 editions, as the number of eminent filmmakers is huge. I don't speak just about the French filmmaker, but we will maintain this section, I hope, next year, of the Indian filmmaker present in Cannes. Because it was also a way, Cannes in France is a fantastic window for the French audience to discover masterpieces from all over the world. And most of the French people have discovered Satyajit Ray Minhalsen thanks to the Cannes Film Festival. So we wanted also for this festival we wanted to do the same thing, to create another window to France. And so with 2 windows, we can build a bridge, a cultural bridge. So I would say to the young generation to be curious. So even if the festival is once a year, but in Alliance Française we organize also this kind of movie, not accessible, because, but we can maybe have access in some platform with VPN or something like this, and if not, we can wait the second edition. But to be curious and also to engage a talk with experts, to not be shy, to express what we feel, to not be shy, to also take a camera. Why not? If we want to do it, because the filmmaker of the French New Wave is a very light, technical way to film. I don't say that the story is light, but it was not a big Hollywood production, and it was masterpiece. Like, for example, the production of Minhalsen, of more recently Angel Doot. So it encourages artists, young artists, also to be engaged and to express things.
Just one more question.
Yes.